So in this video, I will be giving an honest review about the game The Isle. How does it compare to other dinosaur games? Is there anything unique about it? And most importantly, is it worth your money? So you are able to find this game on Steam for 20 bucks. And for 20 bucks, you get the Legacy version and the Evrima version. So right now, this is the Isle Legacy. And the Isle Legacy only has community servers. They no longer have official servers. So if you want to play the Legacy version, you're going to have to join a community server. As you can see, some of them are sandbox modes, some of them are survival. Now the one thing I like about the Isle Legacy is that they have way more dinosaurs to choose from. You know, anywhere from the Trike to the Parasaur to an Allosaurus, a Giga, or even a T-Rex. And the skin customization in Legacy is just very basic. And when it comes to the graphics, it actually doesn't look too bad. But keep in mind, if you decide to play the Legacy version, you're going to be missing out on a lot of things, like new interfaces, new mechanics, and the new beautiful map that they added in Evrima. From what I heard, the Isle Legacy is going downhill pretty fast, and soon it'll probably be shut down, and they'll most likely switch the game to Evrima permanently. Now if you wanted to play the Evrima version after you bought the game, it's pretty simple to switch over. You would need to open up Steam and go to where the game is in your library, right click on it, go to properties, and then you want to go to where it says betas. Click on beta, and then you want to go over to this box right here and you want to hit the Evrima branch. Click on this and automatically you'll see an update when it comes to your Steam, and it'll start updating the Evrima version. Now when you're on the Evrima version, the layout pretty much looks the same when it comes to the menu. When it comes to servers, they do have official servers. They have some in NA, EU, and AU. And these servers, majority of the time, are always full, at least to 100 players. But they do have community servers. So if you click on official and go to unofficial, then you would see a bunch of community servers. Sometimes they're fully populated, sometimes they'll be dead. I'm assuming it depends on the time of day. Now this version does have less dinosaurs than the other version, so you're only stuck with 5 herbivores and 6 carnivores and 2 omnivores, making it a total of 13 dinosaurs so far in this game. Another thing that's interesting is that they will have humans in the game. You can see on the right side they have a human section where if you click Generation 2, normally you have humans to select from where you can spawn in. There you will basically fight other players that are either dinosaurs or also human. Think of it like Ark, but the dinosaurs you're fighting is real players. The interface when it comes to setting up your dinosaur as far as customization, you can see the difference from this one to Legacy is you have a lot more options when it comes to the color. In Legacy, you really didn't have that many color options. This one, you do have a lot to choose from. And I like how they have a growth preview so you can see how your dinosaur looks as he's growing to full adult. Now let's talk about the map. So this is one of the newer maps that they just added into the game recently. And the map in this game is just beautiful. You know, the graphics in this game are amazing. It is quite taxing though on your PC, so if you're planning on playing on high or ultra graphics, unless you have a really good PC, you might have to tone down some settings. But I think they did an amazing job when it comes to the quality of the map and how everything looks. Now, when you're starting out, you basically get no tutorials, you get no hints or anything. You're just thrown into the world and you have to fend for yourself. Now, if you like that type of thing, it can be quite fun and there's a lot of stuff you can learn. But when you learn how complicated this game can be, then you're going to really wish that there was some type of tutorials to actually help you when you first start out. Otherwise, you're just going to get really frustrated and possibly get mad at the game and think the game is bad when really they're just bad at actually giving you tips. For example, this game does have a dieting system, and this dieting system can make all the difference in your growing experience. It can either make you grow faster, it can make your health regen faster, and here's an example of a chart of how dieting works. And again, you're not told any of this when you get into the game. The only reason I find out about it is because some of my amazing subscribers have added me on Discord and gave me some really useful tips. When you're playing your dinosaur, you can open up and see your preferred food. Next to the preferred food, you can see symbols here. So you have 3 dots, you have S's, or you have the 2 bars. When you go back to the diet chart, you can try to get the perfect combination. Now, if you're the type that enjoys dinosaur survival games, but a really hardcore version of it, this game is going to be for you. So you can basically only grow 1 dinosaur at a time. It's not like Path of Titans where you can have up to like 30 dinosaurs saved all at adult and pick and choose which one you want to play. Instead, you can only grow 1 dino at a time. So for example, let's say we're growing this Pteranodon and I change my mind and I want to grow a Carno. Even if I have my Pteranodon in adult, I would have to die first or kill myself so I can spawn in as another dinosaur as a baby. Now this can be incredibly frustrating for some because, you know, if you spend like 5 hours growing a Deinosuchus and then you want to change your mind to play a Carno, you pretty much have to kill off your Deinosuchus, start a brand new Carno, And then if you want to go back to the Deinosuchus, you have to grow one all over again. One way you can do this is if you play on official servers, you can pretty much grow one dino for every server. So for example, on official servers NA1, I think I'm growing the Deinosuchus. For official servers NA3, I think I have my adult Carno on there. And you can pretty much have an adult dino on every separate official server. Now this game doesn't have any questing like Path of Titans. It basically has passive growth, and all you have to do is survive. You hunt and you survive. Nothing else. There's no questing. There's no picking up acorns and flowers all day. You have the growth system here, and you can see that right now I'm still a baby. This is the adolescent stage, sub-adult stage, and then adult, and then you can grow all the way to the end bar where it compares you to the size of a human. There's even nesting in this game as well. I have yet to figure out how nesting works. I will probably do that in a future video. So I actually don't get that mad when I die and start over again, but for me personally, this game really fits my playstyle. It makes the game feel more scary and intense. And to me, it adds more realism to the game, makes it more realistic in a way, where it doesn't feel like an arcade type of dinosaur game like Path of Titans. Now, if you don't have any patience, if you have anger issues, this game might not be for you. Some other cool features they have is night vision. So you can see we can turn on night vision right now. I know it's not that dark outside, but night vision works really well at nighttime because at nighttime on this map, it gets pitch black dark. They also have a scent bar on top where you can actually try to scent any nearby food or the migration events and stuff like that, which is something else Path of Titans does not have. Now, although this game is very fun when it comes to hunting and surviving, it does have its moments where it kind of gets boring a little bit, or there's a lot of downtime when it comes to traveling, mainly because of the stamina. So on the bottom right, that big footprint there is the stamina bar. The stamina in this game is insane because once you run out of stamina, depending on what dinosaur you are, it takes almost forever to get your stamina back up, especially when you reach adult. And that, in my opinion, I mean, I have patience, but that really tests my patience because I'll have to sit in the bush for like literally 10 to 15 minutes to get my stamina to go back up. Another thing that can be frustrating is finding food. Right now, you can see we're starving. Sometimes it's hard to find food in this game, you know, especially if you're a baby. There are some tips, though, that you can follow. You can go to migration events to try to get some herbivores to kill them, or you can go to Sanctuary. You could also find other babies there to kill. I feel like as a herbivore, your survival rate is a little bit higher. It's easier to survive as a herbivore when it comes to food rather than a carnivore. And look, we have a little guy right here. Oh God, I botched it. Another good thing is there are some AI dinos on the map. For example, that's an AI dino right there that you can kill and actually get food from. But be careful because when you do kill another dino, other players can scent that dino using their scent bar, and they possibly could come to that location and you could be in trouble. The PvP in this game is not that bad. They have some really nice mechanics. You know, the Sarco's grab is so much top tier compared to Path of Titans. The raptors have pouncing abilities that actually do really good bleed. And another thing is there's no health bar in this game. So when you're injured or you're hurt, you would see blood form around your screen like you guys see now. Right now it's forming because I'm starving and I have no food. The more blood you see on your screen, you should be worried because sooner or later you will die. But these type of games are not made for everyone, so it really depends on your playstyle and your preference. Now, for anyone that's been playing this game for a long time, let me know in the comments your opinions on this game. How do you feel about it? Do you think it's heading in the right direction? And most importantly, do you think it is worth buying as of right now? But I know I'm still in the honeymoon phase of this game, but I'm gonna say that I do think it is worth your money as of right now, only if you enjoy games like these. If you don't like the hardcore survival type of dinosaur games, then don't get this. You're probably not going to like it. But if you think you would enjoy games like these, with good graphics, really good mechanics, and a lot more new dinosaurs to come, I think it's worth the money. And like I said, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of the game? Do you think it's worth your money? And hopefully this video was helpful to somebody. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more videos on this game.